Hey guys, welcome back to my Vlogmas day 8. Vlogmas day 8. This is a reset day. I need to do my hair. I need to do my nail. I've been doing Vlogmas without any nails on. I entered YouTube without being the baddest. Okay, today, come with me while I reset. I'm gotta do my hair, gotta do my nails, gotta go to the salon and do my toes. Then I have to go to the hair store or Sally's and get lash glue and put my lashes on and get back to being me. I feel so lost without all my girly things. Not really, but I'm just a girly girl, and those things just make me so happy. But it's been crazy. It's been so busy. After I started this, like after November, after Thanksgiving, like my sister's birthday and everything. So it was a lot going on. So I didn't have a chance to upkeep, re-keep with the stuff that I already had. So all my lashes fell off. My nails fell off. My toes are grown out. Like we just need to get it together, baby. So come with me. We got to get our toes done. Then go to the store, get the lash glue. Then we'll meet here. We'll do my nails, we'll do my hair, and we'll do my lashes. And then I'm going to end this video looking like a whole different other bitch. Still a bad bitch. Still this bitch. But even badder bitch. The baddest one. Okay? Come with me. Let's go to the toe salon. Let's go to the nail salon. Before we go to the nail salon, let's move our girl. We are at day 8. Day 8. Remember when we were right here, guys? Right here. I forgot. But we're at day 8 now. And let's see what socks we get. Because we're getting our toes done today. So we definitely need to put socks on to protect these toes. All right, let's open number 8, which is pretty much open already. Number 8. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And then I don't oh, the mistletoe. Run for me, happy jolly Christmas. Let's go. What? Let's get our toes done. It's that type of stuff. Okay, finished at the pedicure place, and I'm so happy with them. They actually came out really, really cute. I got French tips, of course, the classics. Now I have to go to Sally's and get eyelash glue. And you're coming with me. She did a really good job, actually. And I'm not gonna show y'all because that's not for free. Go someone else and pay for it. Go somewhere else. All right, girl. I'm back. Got my toes done. You thought. I went to get lash bond and seal. And I also got lashes. And I also got the ordinary mini size. $20 for this. They have the toner. It's the mini Icon Set Travel Size Glycolic Acid Toner, Niacinamide Hyaluronic Acid. It's all three of them. Toner, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. And then it bought reusable pads. Isn't that stinking cute? Okay, The Ordinary. Ooh. All that $20, and like one of those bottles is like that. So I got those. I got some fresh skincare. I'm gonna put in my little drawer. But I thought that was a good price, like $20. It's really good. All right, now we are going to wash our ass, do our hair, do our nails. I'm gonna go wash my ass. Be right back. I showered. I did like a rough blow dry on my hair because we're gonna straighten it. I'm gonna put some extensions in, and we're gonna do my lashes, and we're gonna do my press-ons. Like, you're gonna be like, who is this girl on my screen right now? That is not the one who did none of those videos before someone hijacked your channel. Hi, it's me. I'm both. So I thought it would be fun to do like a little story time, since we don't really know each other that well. We don't know each other at all. I'm pretty much talking to nobody right now, but it's okay. If I'm not talking to anybody, I'm talking to my future self, so I can see myself in a year and be like, oh, I remember that video. That was so cool. Okay. While I'm doing all my at-home get-readies with me. Oh my god, you guys, this weekend, we're gonna have fun this weekend. We're gonna go to a SantaCon bar crawl. We're outside this weekend. You're gonna see it. You're gonna turn up with me. My friends are gonna take shots. You're gonna take shots. And we're all gonna take shots. And then I'll see you the morning after for the hangover vlog. We're gonna have so much fun. I already ordered my little Santa girl costume. It's cute. So I'm excited for that. Today, what I want to do is a kind of like a glow up with me story time and tell you about my high school college experience and about my roommate experience as well. So let's start by let's give some names. I'm gonna say there's 4 of us. So there's a Betty, Roxanne, and why can't I find a name for the other one? And Julie. Okay. Roxana, Mia, Betty, Roxana, and Julie. Okay, Betty, Roxana, Julie, and I were all friends. We in high school, we had like trades programs. Like there was a mechanic one, there was a dental assisting one, there was a nursing one, there was firefighting, and all that stuff in our school. So like once you can decide to get into a program, and they kind of work it into your curriculum. And me and my friends, we chose nursing because ain't no other baddie in high school chose to do anything else. Okay, nursing. You already know. So we did the program and we got really, really close. So funny, amazing times, guys. Like I loved my high school experience. I loved all the programs and stuff I was in. So we're all in this nursing class. We all get really, really close. We're going to clinicals and all that stuff. We decide to I forgot what part I left on. Sorry, I got a phone call. Anyways, we applied for colleges and we ended up not being able to afford going because we all, none of our parents went to college. Like, we were all firstborn, like, kids going to school. Except my sister went to college. She's older. So we all tried one of the big universities in like a city a couple hours away from here, from our hometown, which was perfect. We didn't want to go too far. And they had like a different set of dorms that were still part of the school, but like separate. It's college living, but it's like an apartment, you know, where you can like, there's 4 of you guys in one apartment. Everyone has their own bedroom and bathroom. And then you share a kitchen and a living room behind one door, like in one apartment. So that's what we ended up doing. We went to the community college there because that's what we could afford. And we, so we apply, we make a trip, we all got in, we take a tour of the school, and we don't go to those dorm apartments. Instead, we get a regular apartment to all live in there, which it's kind of the same thing, but it's not individual. Everyone is under one thing. And the good thing about the college ones is that you're only responsible for your rent for your room. Whatever the other bitch is doing in the room next to you has nothing to do with you. So, just a little tidbit of information. So then, anyways, we get an apartment. Our apartment is in the hood, baby girl, but that's all we can afford. Literally, I'm a cashier at a grocery store back home, and I'm getting my job transferred. And mind you, this is the first time I'm like away from home. Like, just, I was always pretty independent. Like, I can always figure it out on my own, unless it's like things like you need people like a mom for, like advice, or like, I don't know, someone just played me, or someone just robbed me, took all my money, please, or I'm gonna be late for the rent, like help me, I'll pay you back, like that type of stuff. But I can usually, like, I'm pretty, you know, if rent's due next week and I only have half of it, I know I gotta get to moving, right, and work. That was me though. Not everyone's that personality. I had the only car. I was taking people to school, picking them up, taking them to work, picking them up. Like, my car was going through it. No one was giving me gas money. No one was like paying attention to me or like my schedule, how I was doing, because I had to work and a whole bunch of other stuff. And everyone was just kind of focused on, let's fuck it up, college life. And it was amazing. It was so much fun. We went to the club for the first time together. Like, I got pictures of us. It was crazy. It was super awesome, super fun. I do recommend it. I know it's probably gonna sound like I don't recommend it, but I definitely do. I will never take those days back for nothing. So anyways, couple months go by and now I'm working 2 jobs, going to school, and I'm pretty tired. People are like lacking on the rent, lacking on the light bill, not having jobs. And I didn't understand the job part because I always managed to get a job or figure out how to do something, or I don't know. There's always different ways of getting money. Like, get money, sis, sell some plates. Like, I don't know, do something. Anyways, so whatever. One of the girls didn't have rent, and it was like the same one consistent. And she had one of her little boyfriends in there. Maybe there was a conversation of him moving in there, but I don't remember that conversation. I don't know. I don't recall. But he moves in and supposedly he's gonna pay rent two of them in this room, and neither of them can figure out how to come up with, I think it was like $300. $250, $300. Like, it was not much. And there's two of them in there. Like 100 something each. Y'all can't figure out how to pick up 100 something each. So he moves in with her. Neither of them pay the rent. Woo! They weren't cleaning. They were eating my groceries, and it's just me by myself, like struggling to pay all the bills, not all the bills, like my bills, you know what I mean, that I had to, that everyone had, that we should have all been trying to pay, but everyone wasn't really focused on paying it. They were focused on like their men and their boyfriends and shit like that. So anyways, he comes in, and guess what? Shit starts going missing. All of us, everything was just fine. This boy, broke boy, disgusting boy, never had shit for him boy. I don't know why that girl was so obsessed with him boy, because he was a piece of shit boy. He started stealing. Shit started going missing. We had to lock our doors. Jewelry missing, sneakers missing, and I remember I bought my first pair of sneakers that I wanted, and this ugly ass motherfucker took my shit. There wasn't enough proof. We were like, friend, shit's weird since your man moved in. Like, what's up? But she, as one does when you're in love, it wasn't her man. Or it wasn't her man. Or she didn't believe us. She only believed her man. Or she knew about it because she wasn't able to pay the rent. Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe if she felt bad if it was her. I don't know. But I had jewelry missing one time. I had my own rent money be stolen from me, made look like it was someone else's rent money, and that I still owed rent money. When I'm the one that's on the lease, when I'm the one that tries to collect everything and make the fucking money order, when I'm the one be like, hey, everyone got their rent, why would I not have my rent? Yeah, so I literally had to call my mom and be like, Mom, I need more rent because these bitches are saying that supposedly my rent's lost. And back in the day, guys, there's no camera. There wasn't no ring or anything. Like, it was literally just you in the house. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to fuck up my name because, like, a late rent payment. So I pretty much had to, like, pay up twice. After that, that was it. That was last straw for me. It was an issue. It was a problem, and that he needed to get out. And supposedly, I don't really remember too much what happened, but that was her man. She's gonna stick beside him. And I don't know if she was in on it too. To this day, we still don't know. I think she had to know. I think it was pretty obvious who it was and what was happening, but she didn't pick her girls, and she fucked up on that part. She picked a man, and girl, don't you ever pick a man over your girls. Let me tell you that right now. Don't ever pick a man over your girls. Your girls are telling you the truth, and you are being delusional. Okay? Just plain and simple. So one time, me and another friend that were there, we got his ass. And you know, me and her, we weren't even fucking with each other at the time. So that's how you know that this was serious. We didn't even fucking care if we did not like each other at the moment. I don't even know why. I don't know why me and her weren't talking. But something happened there. I don't remember why. So one day, my roommate, the one who we weren't really talking, her laptop got stolen. And this little motherfucker, she is so smart, and like, don't fuck with her and her shit. She had her laptop. She had her laptop stolen from her. And she looked through everything, and I remember she found a pawn shop receipt on their nightstand, I think, or like on the counter somewhere. And it was for her laptop. She went to the pawn shop, took the receipt, was like, who bought this thing here? Blah, 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 blah. Gave name and everything, and her laptop was right there. He pawned her laptop. So the pawn shop was just like, well, you can either buy it back or tell that man to return the money. So she gets to the house. Let me know. She writes a letter. She's like, I know who you are. This is the pawn shop you went to. This is how much you got for it. This is the receipt. You have 24 hours to go get it back, or I will report it stolen, and we know who took it already. So do as you please with that information, right? And she was serious. And guess what? Next day, boom, laptop there, intact. After that, we were like, no more. Lease is over. You go with that man. I don't even know if she left with the man. I don't know what else happened there in that situation. But our lease ended, and we went to those other apartments instead. The college apartments. And to move out of that place, dude, when I tell you, they didn't do nothing, dude. Not that I can remember, at least. I remember being like, what the fuck? There was, just so you can know how bad it was, there was a shopping cart full of trash inside the apartment, inside the pantry laundry area in the kitchen. Everyone had their time and day that they needed to move out by and turn in their keys. I was already moving into my new place and everything like that. The apartment's calling me. You guys need to take your trash out. I'm like, the apartment should be cleared out by now. There shouldn't be anyone in there. And they're like, no, there's a big ass shopping cart with maggots and flies in the kitchen closet laundry room area. I had to go back to the apartment and roll that fucking cart out of the damn laundry room and roll it all the way down to the dumpster and pick it up and dump it in there. I was so pissed. There was so much stuff going on. But if I'm not paying rent, people not working, men living, like, girls, why are we having men moving in with you go move in with him. What is you bringing a man over here for? After that, I was done. Literally over it. Like, I wasn't doing it anymore. Because of that, like, everyone kind of just stopped talking because it was a really weird situation. Like, girl, how you gonna let this man come in here and like do your girls like that? Like, we won't do that to you. At least I won't do that to you. I'm not gonna be stealing. It was so weird to get that from her and then like her really not say anything. You know, it kind of just let us know where we stood with her, and it didn't leave a good taste in the mouth. So we parted ways. I don't know where she went, but me, Betty, and Roseanne went to the college apartments, and we all got our own room, and everything was fine after that. We were there for maybe like two or 3 years. We stayed there in that apartment, and it was fine. Everyone was pretty clean. Everyone chilled. Like, there wasn't really no drama. One time, me and Betty, for a long time actually, we dated. They were cousins. I dated one, she dated the other, and that was pretty fun for a while. Like, I love that. And they started off in Tampa, but they ended up they're from Jacksonville. So they moved to Jacksonville. So we did a lot of like traveling to Jacksonville. And I think she's still with him. Like, love that for them. And that was so much fun, doing road trips with your bestie. Like, I recommend that experience with anyone. And it doesn't even have to be college. Like now, do it now. What are you doing? You don't got nothing going on around you. There's nothing. Listen, there's just one moment like this. Now that moment's gone. I don't get that back no more. And I just spent it going like this, and I did it again. Don't do that. Take advantage of every single freaking opportunity that you have. Nothing is binding. Nothing is binding. There's no binding. The binding is you. You bind yourself. Okay? Don't do that. All right. Hair's done. What do we think? It's super long. My ends are really bad though. Oh, not too bad. Love it. Love it. Now, let's get these eyelashes on so I don't look bald anymore. Let me get my lash thingy. But yeah, guys, my college experience, it was really fun. The little jobs I had that job. I worked at a grocery store, like a small grocery store. And I think till this day, that is still my favorite job. I don't know why. Like, the volume was good with the pace was always calm and collected. It wasn't ever super busy or crazy. It was small, like, as in, you knew everyone that came in and left. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed it. And it was like mostly food, mostly for restaurants. So love that too. I love to cook. And it was nice. It closed at 8, open, I think it was from 8 to 8. So this shift weren't super early or super late. Like, it's perfect for a college kid. So that was fun. I love those. And then, oh my gosh, also, you see, this is why I got so annoyed with these bitches, because I at one point was working 3 jobs trying to get my money up. Okay, one thing about me, it's coming up. I'm getting this money up. Okay, so I was working at the grocery store, 7-Eleven, night shift. Do you see me working a night shift? Be honest. Be honest. Do you see me working a damn night shift at a fucking gas station? Let's be real. You don't. But I literally was busting my ass trying to get that check. And when I say check, they weren't like big checks. Like, I can only work a couple hours. So really, it was not much at all. But it allowed me to do exactly what I needed to do. It allowed me to give myself gas to go to and from work. It allowed me to buy groceries for myself, even if it was because I'm running out because some other people are eating it. Hey, they probably didn't have it and didn't go about it a way they probably should have. But, you know, I have tried to allow myself to see it that way because I really did feel betrayed and like didn't really understand, like, wait, I thought you guys liked me. I thought we were all friends. Why is it this way now? Like, what happened? Because this guy moved in? It was my first, like, I want to say, like, close friendship betrayal. And I was like, wait, we're supposed to be friends, right? You're gonna let your man steal from us? When I did. Yeah, so after that, I was like, okay, and honestly, I don't even recall the last time I saw her, the last time I saw him at all. Like, they literally just like disappeared from the face of the earth. I haven't seen or heard from them literally ever again. That could just be because we're just probably not in the same crowds, but I live in a pretty small, not small anymore, but like small enough where you bump into people every now and then. And I just have not bumped into them at all. But I was working night shifts, busting my ass at little 7-Eleven. And, oh my God, I forgot. It got shot up too. Let me tell you that story. Dude, who was that? And who was that? Ball Betty. Y'all, if you're feeling ugly, you're not. That's why I said, if you're feeling ugly, if you're ever feeling ugly, try some lashes. For real. Lashes automatically made me be like, do something with your hair. Curl it if it's straight if it's curly, change it up. Don't color it, don't do anything dramatic. But like clean up and freshen up and change it up. You're gonna feel so much better. And if you're looking just for like a small change to really like your look, do some lashes. Don't go all out and spend like $200 on individual lashes if you're not gonna keep up with them. If you're a girl that just likes to put them on and then when they fall off, do your clusters. For real. And these are my favorite ones. You never see the seam. And they don't poke you. Okay, now let me tell you about my 7-Eleven job. I'm just telling you all my college tea. So when I was working all those jobs, whatever, I had to find extra time to work. And where was it? Nighttime. 7-Eleven. Girl, I'm young. Do it while you can. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna rack it up because I wanted to move out. My car wasn't doing too good. I'm gonna need a new car soon. I don't know when. I have to buy my books for next semester. All that. So I started working night shifts at a 7-Eleven. Girl, I didn't even apply. I just gave him my information and he gave me a time to come in. And I did. I gave him my bank information and he was like, cool, when can you start? And I think I trained for like one shift. And then after that, I was on my own. The owner guy, he was like kind of like super hyper aware of what's going on in the store. Because I think he just He really was worried about like us stealing. But I'm sure like who, night shift at a 7-Eleven in the hood, like my father got a job at the Palm restaurant. It was already a very, very, very sketchy. First interaction was we got robbed while I was on shift. And no, I don't know if you guys know, but when you work the night shift at 7-Eleven, it's just you. There's literally no one else there. No one's gonna save you. No one's gonna help you. Like, there's no one there. It's 2 a.m. at a 7-Eleven. You got druggies, drunkies, clubbies, those type of people. So it can get kind of crazy. People like a little drunk, like acting a fool, bitches having to use the bathroom. Please, I gotta go pee, please. One night, it was a quiet evening. It was a quiet middle of the night. And I see a group of teenagers there's like maybe 5 of them, and they like walk in like really fast, like kind of like rush in, but like kind of calm, but still like, whoa, 5 people all of a sudden, all in the store in the middle of the night, all random. I'm very, 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 very happy. I was checking out a customer already, so there was actually someone there to see it. So they come in. I'm cashiering, right? I'm like, beep, beep. They're coming in. I see them coming in. I'm like, hello. They don't say anything. I'm like, It hits me. I'm like, okay. Something's about to go down right now. So I finished checking them out. Hold on, my glue drying. Hold on. I'm checking out, right? Beep, beep. They come in. And I'm like, hello. They don't say nothing. Boom. I'm like, I'm about to get robbed. Finish checking them out. Is that it for today? They all walk to the bag, to the beer cases. We have the cases of beer next to it. All of them pick up a case of beer and just start walking out. And I was like, okay, so y'all just robbing? And the boy was like, yeah. And so I was like, okay. And I clicked, yes, there's a button. I clicked my button. They called the store, and I had the guy, and I was like, you can go. I know that I have to lock the door. So I go and I lock the door. I answer the call. The owner's like, what's going on? I was like, some group of kids just stole 5 cases of beer. So police are on the way. He's like, okay, whatever. Lock the door. I locked the door. I think he was supposed to be on his way, but he did not. Anyways, the police call. Police come, and they're like, we think we know who did it. We did a little drive around. And I was like, and they're like, we need you to identify. I was like, me? I will definitely help you solve this crime, officer. Sign me up. Give me a badge. Give me the outfit. I'm like, hell yeah. Like, they stole from me. Right? Anyways, we lock up the shop. I get in the back of a cop car, which I've never, ever been in the back of a cop car. Those things are uncomfortable. I'm not going to jail just because I'm not going to like the ride. Very uncomfortable. I was like smushed in, like sitting like forward weirdly. It's a weird, uncomfortable car. And the 7-Eleven was on the main road behind a community, like a little neighborhood was back there. So literally we get in the car, he does a little loop, shines his lights, and I see like the outfits and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah. And they're literally all still in a big ass group in the middle of the road. They were on bikes too. I forgot to say, they were on bikes with the baskets. They like had the beer in the baskets in the bike. all that still out in the middle of the road. The cops like shining the light, and I was like, oh yeah, that's them. He's like, okay. He calls the other guy, and his like partner gets him from the other side, and then he takes me back, and I just go home, and I'm just like, what the fuck is that? And also, I was expecting a badge. I was expecting a thank you for your service, like you did the right thing award, but I digress. I didn't get it. I got it within me that I solved that crime. They took something and I put it out because I remembered them, okay? I had great memory recall, for sure. I'm going to solve this crime. So that happened. And then, like, maybe 2 months later, a month and a half later, someone literally shoots at the glass door, at the window. You know how 7-Eleven is like all, like a lot of windows in the front? There's literally a bullet hole in the top corner of it. After that, I was like, what the heck is that? What's going on? And I wasn't alone. It was like a evening shift that day. And they literally shot through it. Cops came. They had to look at the bullet, whatever, and then went home. I quit that night. I think I called my mom or something. I don't remember. She's like, girl, what? And I only worked there like maybe 2 nights a week because remember I was still a student. And so I was getting like $50 a night, like $100 a week, but not even, girl. But like when you're in high school, $100, that's food for like a week or 2. That's food for almost 2 weeks. And gas to take me to my classes, things like that. But I didn't need it, but I just wanted more money so I could just do whatever I want, buy myself whatever I want. That's the thing with me. Like, I'm going to ask for it. I'm going to have high expectations and I'm going to want a lot of things, but that's because I'm going to get them for myself. And I know I can get it for myself. Like, I'm a doer. I get things done. What's that? Home Depot? Period. So now that my hair's done, if you see me slanging it, don't be upset, okay? It's just, I just cut my hair really, really short 2 years ago, and I'm so happy it's back to this length and back to normal, like back to where I'm at. Now we're gonna do these little stubby nails and just, oh, and my lashes are done. Now I'm gonna go get the stuff for my press-on nails. You guys gonna see my nail stuff? When you're a DIY queen, like me, you got stuff for everything. These are the nails I use. I love these, okay? I love these nails. Beetles, Express something. I get the short, but they're not short. They're so stinking cute. And the glue I use is like a Gel X glue. So it's not like the liquid glue, you know what I mean? It's a little better. And longer holding. A lot of people think, oh wait, let me finish looking in here. Everyone is always like, how do you get your press-ons to stay so long? Because my nails, they stay on for like a month. They stay on for a really, really long time. That's why I literally have to give them a break, because to get them off, it's like hard. So I don't really know. I even before the Gel X, it was like 2 weeks. But now with the Gel X glue, these bad boys are not coming off. But I like that. It's the whole point. So first what I'm going to do is like file around it, and I want to like dehydrate my nail so it can stick for a long time. Maybe that's something that everyone is stepping on. It's that everyone is missing on, stepping over, because it's so important. If your nail tag at the salon doesn't dehydrate your nail, your acrylic is popping off too. So what makes you think you don't need to do that at home, honey? So yeah, guys, that was one of my jobs in college that I was just like, all right. And I used to sleep at that job all the time. Someone could have stole, and I didn't even notice because I was sleeping in the back. Like, I was exhausted during that time of my life. But you do what you gotta do. And I did. Okay. Now that they're dehydrated, let's size our nails. What was I talking about? I forgot. So they come like this. And then I've used, as you see, like, you only pick. This is what sucks though. You get a nice big pack, right? But look how many of these are like left over. Like, you can't pick. You know what I mean? Oh, and this is the nail glue I use. It's nail glue gel. It's iconic. Cuticle oil and top coat. Let me do my things. Okay, now that my cuticles and everything are filed down, I'm gonna measure these cutie patootie babies. These go by pretty fast. Okay. So I just took each individual nail and I put some acetone on here and I rubbed it on the nail just to dry it off a little bit. Now I'm literally going to take the bottom of the nail and put a little bit of glue. Literally not much, like that much. And then start at the top of my nail and then push down. Put it under the light. That's it. All right, guys, I finished my nails. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't they precious? These are press-ons. Lashes. Hair. Who is she? Who is she? I don't even look like the same girl. Thank y'all for coming along with me and hearing my little stories and getting ready with me. Resetting with me, should I say. Not getting ready. Resetting. I feel like my DIY girlies that good at get it. We have our nail day, lash day, hair day, brow day, everything all in the same day. And we get it done. And we spend like maybe 12 hours and like $50 compared to like maybe 4 hours and $250. I'm gonna pick the other one. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you learned a little bit about me. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 9, 10. I keep forgetting what day it is, but I think we're like almost halfway there. I'm gonna go to bed. You have an amazing night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.